let's get to it. Today we're going to start with the dead files, and I hope you guys enjoy. Now, just before we start, as I was saying, it is a little bit trickier on me because I don't have as much experience as, those top guys that you see. So most of you have come from those people, and then you kind of come down to this level. So I'm not as good as commentating. I'm not as good as all that stuff. I am improving, and I'm trying to improve as much as I can. But, we went through, like, a stage where I didn't upload a dead file for 3 weeks, and then I came back and my commentary was horrible. So, we kind of have those ups and downs, but, yeah. It's a lot harder for me to do it just on the stream, because you don't actually get a second chance. When I'm filming them for YouTube, just for YouTube, you would not believe how many times I go, yeah, nah, cut please, no, and we restart so many times, so it is a bit like I have to do it in first try, but we'll get through it, and I'm sure you guys won't mind if I take a couple of mistakes, but I'm just talking now, and let's get into the dead file, eh? Alright, so just make sure that you guys can see. Yep, you can. That is great, because we don't want it turning out like yesterday where I was on the wrong screen for half the stream and you guys couldn't see anything. But anyway. Alright guys. Welcome back to another one of the dead files. So up in the top see what I mean? It's kind of just like I stumble over myself, but anyway. Up in the top right hand corner, playing as the red Protoss, we have Alcibiades, my dad. And in the bottom left hand corner, playing as the blue Protoss, we have Basil. Actually quite nice. Is it a herb? I think basil's a herb. It's actually quite nice. But anyway. Alright, so Dad is going for his usual cannon rush here. Yep, there we go. So the forge does go down. So this probe is arriving at the base, and he's in the natural. And he's going to do his, the probe's going to do the daily walk around the base, just see, do a little bit of inspection, check if the base is up to standards. Right, but he doesn't know about this pylon here. So, because he would have seen Dad come in and then dip out of sight and then come up the ramp. And it would take, what he is doing, it would take a little longer than just going, whoop. So, Basil here kind of knows that something is a little sus. But anyway, so Dad hasn't actually blocked this off, but Basil's probe is just waiting outside the base, which is a little bit odd. So I'm not sure if he's going to do a cannon rush as well, but it doesn't look like it because he has only got a gateway here. So, here we go. Dad's probe is still just kind of running around the base, but he will put a pylon up in the main. Alright. And these probes are just standing here, so Basil isn't actually doing anything with them. Which is a little bit of a problem, because he could get them back to mine. There we go. But is he going to attack? Yes, he is. Okay, so a gateway, a photon cannon, another photon cannon, and a pylon do all go down. And Dad didn't quite trap them. If he had moved that in a little bit closer, he could have trapped all these probes and they wouldn't have been able to get back in. He was so close with that. But anyway. Back down here we've got... Oh no! Basil is supply blocked. He hasn't got enough pylons. Alright, there we go. He has got a pylon though. He put down a pylon, so he will be able to get that zealot out. But this is going to be a lot of trouble because two cannons... Oh no, one cannon is already up and the second one is building. And, oh, here we go. So a third one and another pylon. So all of the probes are going to be trying to get out of here. But they're gonna be running into the cannons. He has to order them back. There we go. So they do make their way out, but this base is going to be overrun by Dad here. All right. So Basil does have enough minerals to get a base. So he will, in the nice grassy terrain, so his probes can look at all the beautiful flowers and the nice pink trees. But they know that their most important mission is to mine the minerals and the gas. So anyway, the 2 zealots do get out, but they head straight to the expansion and do not take on the cannons, which may or may not have been the right move, but we can't really tell in this stage of the game. It is pretty early. Alright, 3 cannons will be put down to, or have been put down to take out this nexus right here. So this base is absolutely gone, and Dad might end up taking it. Alright. So, Dad hasn't got any of the tech tree either, though. So he's got a forge, and forge, you can't build anything if you have a forge. You know, a forge doesn't open up new possibilities for you to build more stuff. So he hasn't got a gateway either, and oh no, he has. Oh, sorry guys, I'm mistaken. I even said that he had one, didn't I? Oh well, we make mistakes. So, but he hasn't got any zealots or anything like that. He will put down another one. I think he might have forgotten that this one exists, because he could be building stuff on this one already. I mean, he's got like 400 minerals. Like, he could get his probe to put down a base here. Oh, like he just did. Alright, so Basil is in a little bit of a sticky situation here. He's got a good economy, but he's only got 2 zealots for army, and he has got probes spread out across the map, and he's building another base. He's building some pylons. He's gonna gradually climb back up and maybe get Dad, but we'll have to see. So he really does need to get a gateway eventually. So he could get a gateway. He could get 2 gateways now if he wanted. But I reckon he'd only get 1, because, you need minerals to get probes to this base and all of that stuff. So, but he could put down a gateway if he wanted. Now, Dad's second base is almost done. It is nearing the finish of the warping process, and then Dad will be able to get some more miners. Dad has got full gas here as well, so back at his main base, that is very good. And he has got 12 workers, which is very handy. Alright, so Basil has actually got too many workers here, so they're having to transition, and there's usually at least one worker not really doing anything, but there we go. He does take some out. He would have the perfect amount to actually put on another gas, but, he may as well take them to the other base. And a third base is being built, so not even Dad has got a third base yet, which proves that Basil is actually going, oh yeah, I need to expand, I need to do all this. Now, who do you reckon will win here? They're both unupgraded zealots. 6 versus 1. But there we go. The zealot does take the right idea. Protect the probes. Run, zealot. Run. Run, zealot. It's like Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run. Alright, so the zealots will take out this base, but the third nexus, soon to be the second nexus, has been put down. And Dad has only got 2 bases, but he has got a sufficient amount of minerals coming into his, would you call it like a bank, I guess? I have no idea. So, but it hasn't got as many workers as he could have on this base. He's got 500 minerals to spend, and he could actually be getting, full workers on this base. He could be working towards that. But, he is also building army. So usually Dad just gets cannons, and then he goes to void rays. So we never really see zealots, and it is always really fascinating whenever we do get zealots in the action. And, they're never really charge lots. They're always, well, not always, but they're usually slow lots. So, Alright, so Dad has marked this base, and he will see the other base. Alright, so he will see both of the... he will see both the other bases. So the Zealots will clean this up. There's one Zealot here to defend, and Dad is taking on the buildings. So the most that he could do right now is either go for the probes or go for the pylon here, because he's building more. Basil is building more Zealots, and you know, if he takes out Dad's Zealots, Dad can't really do anything. So the best thing that he can do is either cut off these probes like he's doing, or he can get rid of that pylon. Now, a second pylon is going down because Basil realizes, oh wait, it would probably be a good idea to get more pylons, so I don't just have one pylon powering all of this. And, you know, we've all done that from time to time when we realize, and we're like, frick, that was one pylon. What am I doing? You know, and we all have those moments, and it's really annoying. So, luckily Basil has seen that, but anyway, Dad doesn't know about this base yet, but he will discover that fairly soon once he's cleaned up this base, or the Stalker will lead him to it. Alright, so this Stalker is actually trapped by the by these pylons and the geyser, so but it is kind of a bonus because he can just pick off Zealots, really. But there we go, the pylon is destroyed and Dad is able to get in there. Now look at this. All the Slowlots, the march of the Slowlots is coming across to finish up this base. Now Dad probably thinks this is like the last base that he has. I've won this. But he doesn't actually realize that Basil is right next to him with, you know, a thriving economy, you know, double gas, you know, what's this? Six Zealots, and he's sending off a probe to build another base. So, you know, there we go. So Dad, there we go. This Zealot realizes, oh wait, I've still got a command, so, you know, move this way. But Dad's other Zealots, I didn't even notice this. They have come in and found it. So all the army of the Slowlots will actually come in and just demolish this base. Now, oh no, and they have found this. They found this base as well. Oh, this is really unlucky for Basil here. And there we go. Victory does go to Dad. Another win. Look at that. That is that was a fun game. The March of the Slowlots. Wow. I have to say that was a fairly fun game. Now Dad, of course, is coming over to finish off the job, clean up all his enemies, you know, all his enemies' forces, and he's got these 3 on the scout. But us being an overseer, we know, like, yeah, no, there's nothing else really to do, isn't there? You know, there's nothing else. But yeah, anyway, that I have to say that was a very fun game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And now we will actually play some StarCraft. So yeah. As for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.